Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today is going to be another installment of my top 3 series. Today's video is going to focus on highlighters. Highlighter is one of my favorite steps in the makeup process, so I do have 3 for each category this time, drugstore and high-end, so we're going to go ahead and start with the high-end today. The first one that I have is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, and I have mine in the shade Luminous Light. I will go ahead and swatch these for you. I love this as a highlighter. It's just a really, it looks glowy in this swatch, but when you blend it out, it's very natural. Like, to the point where if you don't build it up, it could just be a all-over face powder, which I do sometimes in the summer to give me a little bit more of a glow. I love this as a natural powder because even if you layer it as a highlight, you do get a very natural glowy look, but it's not like super like see from outer space glow. It's a very nice natural everyday kind of glow, but if you use it all over your face, it gives you a really nice luminous look without being glittery or without being too shimmery or make you look oily or anything like that. This is a really good powder. It is one of the most expensive highlights that I have, if not the most expensive. This powder is $46 and it is the most expensive highlighter that I have, but I do really think it's good, and you can get smaller sizes of certain shades for 22 bucks, so if you wanted to try it out, you can get it for a discounted price. This next product is something that was very big on YouTube for a very long time, and this is a product that YouTube made me buy, and it is the Lou-Manizer by the Balm. It's this really nice champagne-y kind of glow, and as you can see, it is well loved. It does have a really nice dimple in it. It's a kind of like golden champagne kind of shade, but when you blend it out, it's very neutral. And as you can see, it's a lot more glowy than the Hourglass powder. This was really big on YouTube for a long time, and for good reason, because it's absolutely gorgeous and I love the way that this looks. It's about 25 bucks, I believe, and there is a more bronzy shade for deeper skin tones and a more pinky shade, which I was interested in the pinky shade, but it's a little too pink. It's more like a blush topper on my skin tone, I think, the last time I swatched it at Kohl's. But overall, this is a gorgeous highlighter. Absolutely love this one. The last highlighter in the high-end group is the Makeup Geek highlighter. Oh no, it broke! Luster highlighter. It's in the shade Luster. I can't really show it to you because mine is broken and it's starting to fall apart. There, you can kind of see it. But this is absolutely gorgeous. It is more pinky in tone, which is my favorite kind of highlight, and as you can see, it is very beaming. When you first apply it, it's very subtle, but if you layer it, it can be seen from outer space, and it is absolutely gorgeous. When I ordered this, it came broken, and that's why it's broken. I tried to press it back, and it's starting to fall apart, so I'm going to have to try to press it again. But I emailed Makeup Geek, and they sent me a brand new one that's not broken, and it is in my giveaway pile. I plan on doing a giveaway when I hit about 350 subscribers, I think. So make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell so you know when I hit 350 subscribers, because that will be in my giveaway and you could have a chance to win that. So make sure you subscribe. But I absolutely love this highlighter. This is one of my all-time favorite highlights. It's about 15 bucks, I think. So it's not really high-end, but it's not really drugstore either. So I mean, it is that in between. But I absolutely love this shade, and those are the 3 high-end highlighters. So now we are going to move into drugstore, and the first drugstore highlighter I'm going to talk about is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight. It's just a very natural highlight, and in the pan it just kind of looks like a face powder, but when you swatch it, it's kind of like the Hourglass one where it's just really super natural. Now the thing I don't like about this is that there is a lot of underlying tone in it, like this neutrally kind of tone, so if you try to build it up, you do get like some tone that's not the highlight. It's like an actual skin color looking, and it can get a little weird looking on your cheekbones and stuff, but if you apply it lightly and it's just a nice natural highlight, it is very gorgeous, and this is like $3.99, $4.99, so this is really cheap, and it's gorgeous. I don't know how well it would work for deeper skin tones, unfortunately. They should come out with a couple more shades, lighter and darker. The next one is the ColourPop Pressed Powder Face Highlighter, and it is in the shade Here Kitty Kitty. This is a gorgeous highlighter as well. It is like a champagne kind of shade, very similar to Lou-Manizer, actually. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a little more white gold than Lou-Manizer, but oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Very bold, very poppy. If you apply it lightly, it can look a little more natural, but this is more of a intense highlight, as you can see from this gorgeous swatch. But I really like this formula because it lasts all day long, and it's like $6, I think, $7 maybe for this highlight. You can also get just the pan instead of like the compact like I have. You can get just a pan for like a couple bucks cheaper, I believe. So overall, this is a really, really good quality highlighter, and it's super cheap. So the last one is the Flower Beauty, what is this called? Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. And this is so good. Oh my gosh, this is probably my favorite of my drugstore highlighters, and it is a little more expensive. I want to say it's about $12, which is mid-range and more expensive for drugstore. But you get these 3 gorgeous highlighter shades. You got a brush over here that I threw away because it wasn't that great, but you get these 3 gorgeous shades, and every single one of them is beautiful. So here are those 3 shades from the Flower palette. My favorite way to wear them, I like this gold because it's a more neutrally kind of gold. It's not like a streak of just like yellow gold. I do really like to mix the 3 of them together to get like one very neutral highlight. But my favorite way is to apply the pink, because I love a pink tone highlight all over the tops of my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, bridge of the nose, but then take that really nice like champagne-y white shade and just put it right on the tip tops of my cheekbones. Gorgeous. It just adds that extra dimension that makes your cheekbones look a little bigger. So I love these. I do wish that it wasn't as expensive because for whatever reason the drugstore is creeping up in price and it's making me kind of mad, but $12 for 3 highlights is really not that bad because I've had this for a long time and now I do have a lot of highlights, but I have been using this one a lot and it's lasted me a very long time. So overall the quality is excellent, and I highly, highly recommend these a lot because you get the 3 shades, you get a brush in case you don't have a brush. It wasn't horrible, but I just prefer my own highlight brushes better. But overall, this is an excellent palette. Wonderful. I wish they sold them as individuals. I would buy these 2 for sure as individuals. They're great. So those have been my top 3 drugstore and high-end highlighters. The next video in this series is going to be in my top 3 high-end and drugstore blushes, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell down below so you know when that is uploaded. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.